Good morning from National Weather Service Pocatello. This is your weather hazard briefing for Tuesday, June 20th. The key points: we're going to see a drier forecast through late week with a repeating week-long pattern of disturbance followed by weak ridging. We will experience colder temperatures for the first half of this week with overnight or morning lows supporting frost, potentially even into Thursday morning. Highs today will run about 15 degrees below normal, and we are still experiencing some minor and lowland flooding. Our weather risk outlook for the next several days do have that potential for frost across portions of the Snake Plain and Magic Valley this morning, as well as the next couple mornings, for sure tomorrow. And for the rest of the area today, chances for showers with just slight chances for storms. Not too much going on tomorrow. Most of the active weather will be further north of our region. And for Thursday, we will see that weak ridge build in. So we only have slight chances for evening showers and storms ahead of our more active day on Friday. That's when our next disturbance will move through, and that'll be our next more widespread precip event. And then again on Saturday, weak ridge will build in with only slight chances for showers and storms again in our mountain zones. Satellite imagery this morning, we do have broken to overcast cloud cover further east, and this is where the precipitation is still continuing across the southeast highlands. Mostly clear skies further west. Through the afternoon, we will see some clouds fill in there as the precipitation shifts to our more northern central mountains areas. And then by evening time frame, we'll start to see skies clearing region-wide. Our watches and warnings in effect. We do have several flood products still out currently, and the frost advisory through 9 a.m. this morning from Shoshone to Mud Lake. High temperatures forecast for today, generally widespread 50s and 60s, of course cooler in our mountains. And rainfall amounts for today, mostly looking at just 1/10 of an inch or less. Lots of areas not really getting anything. That precipitation is still continuing here, and then like I said, it will shift to our more central Idaho areas. Isolated areas might receive closer to 1/4 of an inch, but generally pretty light. And just to show you one model's interpretation of what we can expect potentially, so this is 5 a.m. Showers continuing in that line to our southeast. And then as we get into the afternoon, starting to see isolated showers in central Idaho, maybe a storm or two. We're not looking at much of a thunder risk for today, but that will persist through the evening time frame. And our winds for today, a little bit breezy. Could see some gusts in the teens to 20s, and then of course along our higher elevations, pushing into the 30s. And low temperatures for tomorrow morning. So this will be our chilliest morning, a more extensive area of temperatures below freezing, more areas across the Magic Valley and Snake Plain that will see temperatures in the lower 30s. So we're definitely expecting another frost advisory for tomorrow morning for a larger area. And high temperatures for tomorrow will be a few degrees warmer actually than today. And just to look at some of our river flows, we have finally seen that peak from the previous day's precipitation on Antelope Creek, We do still have the advisory out for this location. And for the Portneuf River at Topaz, still have that warning out, holding very steady just above minor flood stage. And for the Big Lost at Howell Ranch, we did see that large peak that I showed yesterday, but it has dropped to almost reaching below action stage. So we do still have that warning out, but we could be looking at today for the day to cancel this. And for the Big Lost below the Mackey Reservoir, with the controlled releases going on, we are seeing the rises at this location above minor flood, and this is where we can expect lowland flooding through the Darlington Flats. Portions of Highway 93 could be impacted, especially near Leslie. So we will have that warning out for probably the next several days. So just to summarize, we're looking at mostly dry conditions over the next several days, with Friday being our next more widespread precipitation event. And we're going to be colder through the first half of this week, and then we'll start a warming trend through the second half. We are looking at frost potential over the next at least couple mornings. Highs today will be a lot cooler than normal, about 15 degrees below normal. And we still do have several flood products out, with minor and lowland flooding continuing. As always, if you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to reach out. Hope you all have a wonderful day.